Hey guys, it's Robin, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back, and welcome if you're new, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new to Wax Wars. Wax Wars was a series that I started kind of close to when I started doing YouTube, comparing similar scents that Scentsy offers. And so I had done that when I worked from home during the pandemic because I was home and I could check in with the scents every couple hours. And now I am not home very often. So I have kind of discontinued the series, but due to popular demand, so many of you asked if I would do a comparison video of the lemon scents. So I have gone ahead and done that. I did it old-fashioned Wax Wars style, just for old time's sake. And we have lemon bars that are currently available. So this season with Scentsy, there has been a lot of lemon, and I did kind of try to stick to currently available bars, or bars that I believe to be coming back soon, and only lemon scents. So a scent where the scent is primarily lemon. So while there may be other scent notes in them, it's generally a lemon scent. So for example, I didn't include things like coconut lemongrass, which is a lemon scent, but it has coconut and lemongrass instead of just lemon. And I also didn't include things like lemon drizzle cake, which is currently available, and it is a lemon scent, but it's a lemon bakery scent with a floral tone. So I tried to stick to mostly just lemon scents. So that is what we have. So we have lemon sorbet. So this one is currently available in the catalog. Scentsy says lemon sorbet is fresh cut lemon and grapefruit zest sweetened by sugarcane. So fresh lemon, grapefruit zest, and sugarcane. I don't get grapefruit here. I do get sugarcane for sure, and I get lemon. So what I get from this one is like a cold, almost lemonade type scent. It smells very lemonade-ish to me. It's nice. I get like a syrupy, like almost like a lemon, like if you're gonna make a lemon slushy and you had like a very sweetened syrup for that, this is what that would smell like to me. And I also get like a coldness from this one. So this is just kind of the cold sniffs, and then we'll go through how they performed. Next, also in the catalog, we have Squeeze the Day. This is a classic Scentsy scent. The scent description on this is, pucker up lemon lovers, you've officially found your signature scent in this tart and true fragrance of pure lemons, balanced by a hint of vanilla cream. So pure lemon and vanilla cream. So this is quite a strong one. This is available in the catalog pretty much year round. And this is kind of a sharp, cleaner lemon that is tempered a little bit by a hint of vanilla cream. So that is Squeeze the Day. The next three we have here are limited time offer bars that are currently available, with one exception. We have Lemon Lime Fizz, which is currently available in our Easter collection. This one is vanilla sugar, brings out the joy in fizzing lemon and lime. So vanilla sugar, lemon, and lime. I really like this one. To be honest, this is my pick on cold. This one is a sweet lemon. It has a little bit of that vanilla cream like Squeeze the Day, but it also has a bit of a sugarness to it. I get a hint of lime, but I get mostly lemon. I really love Lemon Lime Fizz. Next, currently available in the Harry Potter Honeydukes collection, we have Sherbet Lemon. This one is sparkling sugar uplifts bright notes of orange, lime, and candied lemon. Now, I can't say I smell orange in this. Maybe a hint of lime, but mostly candied lemon. So that is Sherbet Lemon. Smells fairly strong in the packaging. Yeah, it's very, very pleasant as well. Smells like a hard candy type lemon. And then finally, I included this one because it's not currently available, but it may be available again in the future, and it was recently available. So a lot of us probably have it in our stash and are wondering how these other lemon bars compare. So we have Wish. This is the Magic in Every Wish bar. This one is sparkling lemon, twinkling lime, and sweet vanilla sugar, which sounds very familiar to like Lemon Lime Fizz and even to Sherbet Lemon. So very similar notes on all of these. Yeah, a little different, but kind of similar to Sherbet Lemon on cold. Little different tone, but similar. Okay, and because these are also similar, that is why we had to do this Wax War. We had to sort out how these differ on warm, how they perform, and whether any of them are standalone scents or whether they all kind of blend together. So as far as procedures go, I kept these to the bedrooms in my home. So my daughter's bedroom, my office, and our bedroom. So these were done amongst 3 rooms on a few different days. And I did 2 cubes in each room. So that was the methodology. When I did the old-fashioned Wax Wars, I would use similar warmers for all of the Wax Wars. I just used the warmers I had in those rooms. So in my daughter's room, there is a 20 watt Disney Castle warmer. In my office, there is a 25-watt prismatic bulb warmer. And in our bedroom, there is a 13-watt diamond milk glass element warmer. So that is the warmers I was working with. So what I did basically is I did these in 2 different sets because I only had 3 rooms to test them in. So on the first day of this wax war, I did 2 cubes of the Wish Bar in my daughter's room because this is one of her favorites. And then I did 2 cubes of Squeeze the Day in my office. And I did 2 cubes of Lemon Lime Fizz in our bedroom. Now our bedroom is slightly larger than the other 2 bedrooms, but I did 2 cubes for the sake of consistency. And I checked in with all of these scents as we went on. And then the following round of it, I did Sherbet Lemon in our office and Lemon Sorbet in my daughter's room. So that was the kind of categories we did here. So for all of these, I checked them at 2 hours, at 16 hours, and at 24 hours, and decided to see how they were doing. So we're going to be comparing 2 hour, 16 hour, and 24 hours for performance. So at the 2 hour mark, we had Wish performing at about a 6 out of 10 strength. It was a sparkling, pretty lemon sugar scent. That is what I got from this. And a nice solid medium. Very pretty, really liked it. Was doing great at 2 hours. Squeeze the Day at the 2 hour mark was a 7 or 8 out of 10 in my office. It was strong. So that is Squeeze the Day. So I wrote down strong, sharp lemon cleaner scent. A little bit astringent at the 2 hour mark. So that lemon cream was being very much overpowered at this point by that sharp kind of astringent lemon cleaner note. So that was Squeeze the Day at 2 hours. Lemon Lime Fizz at 2 hours was a 6 out of 10 in strength. It was a solid medium, creamy, sweet lemon, a lot of vanilla here, but not bakery, just very sweet and creamy. Really love this one. This is my favorite of the 5 on Scent Appeal. Lemon Sorbet at 2 hours was a 7 out of 10 strength, stronger than expected, shaved ice lemon. Sweetened, but not sugary necessarily. No actual sugar note, but it smells cold and kind of syrupy. So cold lemon syrup, stronger than expected. 7 out of 10 strength. So it's very cool. So that is Lemon Sorbet. This one was quite a bit different on warm than the other lemons, I would say. This one definitely stands alone, I think. And then Sherbet Lemon in the office at 2 hours. Smells like lemon drop candy. Smells sweet, but a little bit tart, like a yellow hard candy that you've been kind of like sucking on. 6 out of 10 strength, pleasant, and it is sweeter on warm than it was on cold. This did have kind of a sweetness to it. You know when you're like, if you were to picture like an open bag of hard candies and stick your nose into a bag of hard candies, it kind of has a, I don't know, like a flatness to it. But then when you like have a candy in your mouth and it's like kind of wet and everything like that, it gets kind of like saturated and like stronger somehow, like stronger and saturated. That's what this was on warm. Very nice, stronger than expected, 6 out of 10. Smells like a hard lemon drop candy. There it is. So that is 2 hours. Our next check-in with these scents was at the 16-hour mark, so we've been going for a while, like morning to night. So the Wish Bar at 16 hours is a 5 out of 10 in strength. It's still a medium. Same scent as it was before, it hasn't changed. Very nice, definitely a balance of lime and lemon. Getting more lime compared to Squeeze the Day. This one did fade slower than most of the other lemon scents. So that is Magic in Every Wish. Doing quite respectably still at 16 hours. Getting a little bit of lime as well from that lemon scent. And yeah, it didn't fade very quickly. Then we have Squeeze the Day at 16 hours. 6 out of 10, still a nice solid medium. It is lemon. It's a nicer balance now at 16 hours, so the scent has changed some over time. Softer edges now, probably from the vanilla cream note coming out more. Very pleasant, but I did write down that it started to fade very quickly at the 20-hour mark. So at 16 hours, it's still a solid medium. By 20 hours, it has definitely dipped significantly. So it did hit a wall at some point between 16 and 20 hours and really dipped. So 16-hour mark though, doing okay. Nice and creamy lemon. It's very well balanced at that point. Lemon Lime Fizz at 16 hours. Pretty darn light. 3 out of 10 in strength. Not much left in the room except a sweet creamy lemon. And then by 18 hours, it was completely gone. So this was the first one to bite the dust, as we always say. I love this scent. It did not last long. It was by far the shortest performing one. So there is that one. So by 16 hours, we were already to 3. So by far the lightest of the bunch at 16 hours. Lemon Sorbet at 16 hours was still the same scent, that cool syrupy lemon. 4 to 10 in strength. I would call this a light medium at 16 hours. Cool shaved ice with a lemonade tone. Cool, diluted, sweetened, but fairly authentic lemon. So there it is. Sherbet Lemon, 16 hours, solid medium, still a 6 out of 10, doing great. Has almost a fresh bakery tone. My daughter detects mint in this, I don't, but there is almost like a sweet freshness here, somewhere in that background. Has a candy or bakery tone to it without being foody. So this one does kind of skirt some lines. It is a lemon scent through and through, but it has almost a hint of like a freshness, and it also has almost a hint of like a bakery tone without ever being bakery or fresh. It is a lemon scent, but it does kind of lean there, especially as it goes on a bit longer. So yeah, that 16-hour mark, I really started picking out some like different tones in the back of that one. Really liked this one. So that was Sherbet Lemon. The next check-in was 24 hours. And at 24 hours, we have one that has bitten the dust for sure. So at 24 hours, we have Magic in Every Wish. It is a 2 out of 10 light strength scent. Still easily noticeable near the warmer, but not when you walk into the room. So this one, I have had this one last up to 2 days in my daughter's room before. It tends to do fairly well for longevity, but it does kind of get quite a bit lighter after that 24-hour mark. So at 24 hours, we're still hanging in there, but it is quite light. So there's that one. Squeeze the Day, I checked it at 25 hours instead of 24. It was a 1 out of 10 when it was removed, and it was barely there right over the warmer, but it was definitely gone from the room. So very, very light. I would say pretty much gone, but you could kind of smell it over the warmer. So I did take it out at the 25-hour mark. It was pretty much done. So Squeeze the Day, out of the running at 25 hours, but still did a pretty respectable performance because like I said, this one was one of the strongest of the bunch up until about 20 hours. So if you're looking for a strong scent, Squeeze the Day was very strong most of the way through, but it didn't last quite as long as some of the other scents. Lemon Lime Fizz doesn't even get a mention. It was done by 18 hours, so it didn't even make the 24-hour check-in. It was toast. Lemon Sorbet at 24 hours was mostly gone. I would say a 2 out of 10 strength. You could still detect a cool, soft lemonade scent in the room though, so it still is in the running, just very, very soft. Sherbet Lemon, 24 hours. Lighter now, but still the same scent. Really nice, sweet, saturated, hard candy. Kind of a 3 out of 10 strength. So a respectable light. It's not super, super light. It is a respectable light scent in the room at that point. So the only ones that got further check-ins were Lemon Sorbet and Sherbet Lemon. Sherbet Lemon made 36 hours. Light, but still there. Not identifiable as lemon really anymore. Just a bright, sweet, fruity scent. About a 1 out of 10 strength, but you can still smell it when you walk in. So that one did 36 hours quite nicely, by far the longest lasting of the 5. Wish was gone by around 30 hours. So that's when that one was kind of done. And then Lemon Sorbet, I checked in with it again 6 hours later at 30 hours and it was gone. So this one was finished by 30 hours. So people tend to pick out scents for different reasons. So if you have a very large space you're trying to fill, you probably want one that is strong, and you may care less about longevity and more about the strength at peak. So for strength, the ones I would recommend based on this test, and again, this test is just my house and just one test, so environmental factors, layout, nose, all of that is going to play effect. But if I were going to recommend a open layout filling scent for lemon, the 2 that won in this one were the 2 catalog bars. Squeeze the Day was the strongest, followed by Lemon Sorbet. So Lemon Sorbet, I typically think of as being a lighter scent, or like at least a medium. It seemed to be stronger in this test. I don't know why. This was a bar that's been sitting for a year. I don't know if that played into it. So maybe that's why. But the 2 that performed the best were the ones Squeeze the Day and Lemon Sorbet. To be fair, these are bars that I've had sitting around for a little bit longer, so that may, whereas the other bars that I have here are newer scents, therefore they are newer pours and haven't been curing for as long. I do think that Sherbet Lemon would also do an open layout quite nicely. For longevity, we have a clear winner. The longest lasting by far, and it's not even close, was Sherbet Lemon. This is from the Honeydukes collection. This one is available in a 4-pack of the Harry Potter bars. If you don't want all 4 and you just want sherbet lemon, you can put this in your club and get it through there. This one was the longest lasting and a very respectable strength as well. As far as scent appeal, which one do I think smells the best? Not even considering performance, just which one do I think smells the best? And this is so subjective. Lemon Lime Fizz. I like this one the best. I don't know what to tell you. This one is just, I like it. It's got a real creaminess to it, a real sweetness. I just like the scent of this one the most. So it was by far the worst performer, in that it only lasted, what, 18 hours? Was that right? How long was it? Yeah, gone by 18 hours. And pretty darn light by 16 hours at a 3 out of 10. And it only ever was a medium. So it's like a pretty short duration scent. But man, I love it. I really, really like this one. I have this in my club. I'm keeping it in my club because I love it. But for performance, I would recommend the others. Now, Wish, still pretty respectable. Yeah, 24 hours, maybe a little bit more, like 30 hours when it comes out. Does pretty well. Still about a medium. I would say, I don't know if I would do this in an open layout. Maybe not. In my open layout here, this would be okay. But I think if you have very high ceilings or a very open, large space, this may not do it. But for that, I would recommend Squeeze the Day. Lemon Sorbet, maybe. And probably Sherbet Lemon. So then let's talk about the actual scents and how similar or different these are. So I kind of thought of like a scale in my head, where the far end here is the astringent, cleaner lemons, and the side down here is like creamy, sugary lemons, and then where they all fall along that spectrum. Now, Squeeze the Day, I would say, is going to fall right here at the very end with the astringent, cleaner lemons. It does have just a hint of vanilla cream to it, but that doesn't come out right away. That takes a while to come out on warm. So I would put this towards the end here with the astringent lemons, the cleaner lemons. Then I would put Sherbet Lemon somewhere around here. This one is also quite lemony on warm initially, but more of those candy, sweet, hard candy tones come out. Not the vanilla cream like Squeeze the Day. This is more like hard candy sugar tones, but they're both quite strong lemons. Then I would put Magic and Every Wish somewhere in the middle here. This one has some sugar tones. It has some nice strong lemon lime tones. It's somewhere in the middle. You do get some sugary sweetness, but it does still have those citrus tones. Then I would put Lemon Sorbet right about here, because this one does not have any creaminess to it whatsoever, but it's very syrupy sweet. So I would say it's kind of down here. And then Lemon Lime Fizz is kind of at the end here with a lot of lemon cream tones. I would say like lots of vanilla, lots of sugar, and those lemon lime tones. So I don't know if I can hold these all. I don't know. Am I gonna? Yeah, we're not doing that. But yeah, Squeeze the Day, Sherbet Lemon, Magic and Every Wish, Lemon Sorbet, Lemon Lime Fizz down here. That's how I would lay those out. So depending on what kind of lemon you're looking for, are you looking for a bakery lemon, or not even a bakery lemon? Are you looking for a sweeter lemon or a more astringent sour lemon? If you want a sour lemon, Squeeze the Day is your one. And possibly Sherbet Lemon. If you really don't like vanilla notes, I would go with Sherbet Lemon instead, because this is also a strong lemon, but it has more of a candy note than a vanilla note, if that makes sense. Yeah, Lemon Sorbet is probably the most different from all of the other lemon scents, because this one has a very distinct cold lemon syrup tone to it. It is a little bit different than any of the others, so there's that one. So that is kind of the lemons in a nutshell. So again, if I was gonna say open layout, Squeeze the Day or Sherbet Lemon, possibly Lemon Sorbet. If you're looking for longevity, it's by far gotta be Sherbet Lemon, like takeaway winner. And if you're looking for scent appeal, so subjective, but for me, it's gonna be Lemon Lime Fizz. So that is all of them. As far as mixing, if you're a person who likes to mix your scents, I do think all 5 of these would mix well with lots of things. I personally really, really like Lemon Sorbet from the catalog for mixing, because this one has a lemonade scent to it versus a lemon scent. So this one does really, really well with like strawberry scents, like sugared strawberry, strawberry bliss, that sort of thing. This does very well with those. or with like watermelon scents to make like fruity lemonade scents, it's perfect. So I love having that one on hand for summer. Lemon lime fizz I think would mix very nicely as well. Sherbet lemon's a bit strong, a little bit punchy. I think it could mix with this, but I think if you're really, really interested in mixes, the ones I would suggest for mixing would be lemon sorbet and lemon lime fizz. I think they would play the best with others. So that is what I've got for the lemon wax war. I would love to know below if you have tried any of these bars, how do they perform in your house? Because like I said, this was just my house on this particular day. Let me know how these bars perform for you as well. So I would love to hear which ones you've tried, how they did in your home, which is your kind of go-to lemon. If you had to pick a lemon scent, which one is your go-to? Like I said, I don't know. I always have a bar of Squeeze the Day on hand. I don't melt this very often, to be honest. It's a bit too sharp for me. But lemon sorbet, I really, really love. I use this one a fair amount. Wish, like I said, is my daughter's one of her absolute favorite bars right now. So we have quite a bit of magic in every wish. Sherbet lemon, I will probably pick up more of. I really enjoyed this. More than I thought I was going to, actually. And then lemon lime fizz, this is my favorite. It doesn't perform as well as the others by a lot, but by far my favorite scent. So that is the lemon wax wars. Thank you so much for watching. And is this going to be an ongoing thing? I don't know. I will probably do one a couple times a year or something like that when we have like this, where a bunch of scents kind of come out that are very, very similar from the notes. Because I have to admit, the notes on those sound super similar. And if you're trying to just tease apart 5 different lemon scents without having smelled them, I can see how that would be very hard to do. So if we have similar situations like that in the fall or winter, maybe I'll do another one for those. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. This was super fun, and I will talk to you in the next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.